Happy day 2 of the virtual Prego Expo. We are live on the main stage and we are so happy to be here with you. Hi, Dorothy. Welcome back. And I hope Miss Alicia is back from her potty break because we're going to talk about amazing thing, which is the Baby Yoyito day trip diaper bag. Okay. I want to let people go ahead and chime in. Tell me where you're from. If I haven't seen you before, I have got a couple people like Dorothy who have just absolutely just hung out with me yesterday and asked questions. So let me know where you're from. Let me know if you are a first-time parent, you have 2 or 3 kids, you got a tribe of individuals that you're raising. Let me know because I'd love to hear from you guys. Hi, Zoe. Shout out to Denver and Chicago and Pittsburgh and Tampa. We got people from everywhere. I love it. I'm based out of California, so we're on Pacific Coast time. It is 10:30 a.m., but I know some of you are already having lunch. If you don't know me, my name is Joey Valero. I am the co-founder of Baby Yoyito. If you're filling out your scavenger hunt, our slogan is making family time easier, and I'm going to tell you why we are making family time easier. So thank you again for being here. We're so excited to have you here. Our product demonstration, 25 minutes is not enough, but I'm going to show you some key highlights, and then you can come back and hang out with me at our booth where we'll be able to chat and show you in-depth information and details about our line of products. Okay, so Pennsylvania first-time parents in Florida, awesome. So I'm going to get together real quick. Some of you have already answered our polls online. Some of you have had a little bit of difficulty with your mobiles. Go to the desktop. The desktop version is so much easier and better to interact with and play. So take a look. Most interesting thing that I have here is which part of packing the diaper bag stresses you out the most. We had 75 votes, which is 47%, which was saying my most stressful thing is fitting everything without carrying 3 bags. Well, then this is the bag for you. Okay, this is the bag for you. Amber, thank you. I use Baby Yoyito bag for baby number 1, and it is so helpful. Absolutely, we have a few people who are back who have either purchased one, who have won one. Right, fingers crossed. We will be giving away one of these bags. But if you want to eliminate having all of the different bags you have, all of the different things you have, the coolers, all that stuff, then this is the bag for you. Okay. So first off, I'm going to let you know we have some amazing features for the dads here. This bag is designed by parents like me and my wife for other parents like you. Okay. We have our tactical area. So if you're the dad that's got the carabiner, the high socks, the New Balances, and the tucked in shirt, right, you're going to have the ability to just snap your keys in really quickly and you're good to go. So you're going to have features like that. You're going to have features like a dedicated sunglass or eyeglass holder. So if you're like me and you switch from your eyeglasses to sunglasses back and forth, then this is a great feature because you can easily slide it into his pocket and it's going to just hang out there. Or if you have multiple kids and they say things like, hey, I want to wear my sunglasses just like you, Dad. I look so awesome. And then 2 minutes down the road, they're like, here, hold my glasses. I don't want them. You can easily store them in your dedicated eyeglass holder. Real easy, real convenient. Now, right here on the side, we have our dedicated utility strap. So if you're like me and you love wearing hats, or if your kids love wearing hats because you love wearing hats, and by love, I mean wear it for a few seconds, then this is a very helpful tool for you. So the utility strap allows you to, again, harness anything that you'd like or want. Whether it's a brief time or a long time, you can easily buckle anything in and out, and then boom, you're gone. Whether you're wearing your hat during a presentation or you're storing it for the gym later, you can easily let things hang out there. Now, right below that is our extra large side pockets. Now, 2 things about these pockets that are amazing. One, they will fit your extra large tumbler. So if you're hydrating for the summer, super hot because you're in the low desert like me in California, or if you're hanging out, all my people in Florida, I know that you're getting the humidity out there in Chicago, right? You're going to have the ability to store your large tumbler super easily in that side pocket, right? That's one thing. Having a huge water bottle is an amazing thing because you're chugging along and you're going to the bathroom. You're chugging along and you're going to the bathroom. But if you're like me and you shop at Costco, you're going to get your ultra big, ultra wide Costco wipes. These Kirkland wipes are 7 inches by 8 inches, huge pack. Your typical diaper bag cannot hold and withstand this many diaper wipes because they're not designed for families that are grown. They're not designed for practical things. So the ability to just put your large wipes in the side pocket just like that, nice and easy. Perfect, right? Perfect for your Stanleys, perfect for your Yetis, perfect for your Kirkland and your Sam's Club water bottles, just like that. Okay, so one of the things, again, like I said, is the ability to store lots of items in your diaper bag. Right here, we have a question. Does that include breast milk storage coolers? Doesn't include breast milk storage coolers because, again, we don't want to have the bag hold you back. We have a dedicated built-in cooler for you to store all of your items. Okay. Now, this is an important thing because me as a father, as a dad, I'm dedicated. I'm knee deep in all the struggles with my wife, but I wanted to be there for my wife when she was struggling to pump, when she was pumping and was doing a good job, and we were feeding our firstborn all of that gold breast milk, right? That golden juice. That was super important. So in order for me to take that milk everywhere, it involved me taking a cooler and then his toys and then there were so many things that I had to do. And so we designed our bag to withhold just everything in here. Okay. So I got a bag right next to me. In the chat, I want you to tell me how many beverages or drinks or snacks or things you think I have in this cooler right here. Okay, let me know. Put that in the chat. I want to see if you can comprehend what we have in the bag. I'm going to take a look at the chat while you're throwing those answers out there to make sure if there's any questions, I'm getting them answered. Elisa, dude, yes, on the Costco wipes, absolutely, right? If you're a first-time parent, Costco wipes or just wipes in general are going to be a lifesaver. They help clean everything. So let's see. How many beverages do we think we have here? Can you take it through with that cooler? Katie, if you can be a little more clear with your question, can you take it through what? Through that with the cooler? You get me a little more feedback on that. But we have 12, we have 18, 6, 20, 14, 25. We have some ambitious people. 6 people with drinks, 26, 5 items, enough for a Disneyland trip? Absolutely. Probably enough for a 2-day hopper. By the way, because we've done that before and there's tons of space in this insulated section. So let's go ahead and answer this question for you all. So our bag here already has lots of goodies. So let's go ahead and open this up and see if you are right. One of the first things I want to let people know is as a father, I have 2 children. I have a baby girl who's 2.5. She's amazing. Some of you were visiting our booth yesterday. She said hi and she wanted to hang out and she was in love with camera and all the lights we have here in our office. So we have things for her. We also have a 5.5-year-old who is Mr. Independent and wants his things and wants all the goodies. So we have to make sure that, again, we're taking care of his needs as well. And if you're a mom and you're working hard, you're going to have your goodies as well, because this bag is not just for baby. The bag is a family bag. It's for everybody. So when I say that, we have our Capri Sun. We're throwing that in there, not just 1, but 2, because sometimes on a hot day like we are in the summertime, it's going to be hot. So we got 2 Capri Suns. My wife loves her Trader Joe's sparkling teas. So we got not 1, but we have 2 for her. So now we have 2 teas, 2 Capri Suns, total of 4 drinks. Dad likes a little something in his water cup. So we got Kirkland sparkling water, just a little hint of flavor. So we have a lemon drink here. So that's a total of 5. Now, for the longest time, my kids were all about their chocolate milks and their regular milks. So we can't forget the baby bottles. So we have 2 Dr. Brown bottles here as well. Now, these are wider bottles. So if you think about your typical diaper bag, they have one individual pocket for your bottle. A lot of the times they go about halfway, and so they're not insulating everything that comes inside of that cooler. So we're looking at a lot of beverages right here, right? But we're not done because, of course, you gotta have some Go-Gurts. So we have our Go-Gurts in here. That's gonna stay safe. We want to try to eat healthy as long as we're out. I know that going to Disneyland, you're gonna get the churros and the Dole Whip floats and the corn dogs and the hot dogs. But we're gonna have our fruit snacks. So we might have some fruits and berries and nuts and everything. So we have our individual cooler because that's important as well. And then lastly, obviously, to keep everything cool, we have our large ice pack to make sure that everything is safe. Sarah said it. This is Mary Poppins at its finest. If she was living in this day and age, she would absolutely love our diaper bag because it has everything for her, right? So we're having this extra large ice pack, and we have 2 bottles for baby if you're just nursing, if you are pumping and storing, or if you're doing the formula. Again, we're packing 2 of those baby bottles in there as well. We got the 2 teas for a mom. We have dad's sparkling drink, right? We got tons of Go-Gurts that are nice and cold in there. And then our Capri Suns. So you're looking at a lot of drinks, whether they're soft drinks, they're hard drinks. You're going to be able to put tons of stuff in our cooler. And that's just this one pouch, right? This one section. So when your kids eat everything, right, this just goes inside because you want to store safe for the next items that you're getting. But our cooler is just absolutely amazing. We do not supply you with an ice pack, although that would be an amazing thing to have just your bag ready to go to Disney, right? Next thing we're going to have is people asking us for tickets to Disneyland as well because we're in SoCal. But this bag was designed by us, again, because it is practical and functional, right? The idea is that dads and moms can pack all of their goodies here and feel comfortable wearing it. It is all black because we wanted our bag to be neutral so that way dads like me and dads like Cody and my friend Mr. Tran, who I saw earlier in the chat, can just feel so excited about having their bag and being the one to just be the best dad of the year, right? I saw there was a question is, man, it's not on Amazon. Yes, it's not on Amazon. We do sell directly from our website, which is babyyoyito.com. Thank you, Clara. You put our website up in the chat. So if you haven't already visited our website, you can visit our website. Because you're a part of the Prego Expo, we are hooking everybody up with our biggest deal of the year. We usually give out $25 discounts, which is great. That's always very helpful. But because you are spending 3 days with us and you are a part of this amazing team of Sam, Jules, and Clara, and the rest of the Prego Expo team, you're getting 25% off with no expiration to that code. So that is savings of more than $40 when you bundle on our backpacks or some of our other products. So I'm going to show you some of those other details in just a moment. But you're going to get an amazing deal on our diaper bag. Now, as I mentioned, you're going to have maybe 1, 2 kids. I saw a bunch of first-time moms. I had some other moms that were talking about, I got a couple. I got 1 on the way in October, but I got a 4-year-old now. If you're like a few moms, like I got 2 under 2 or 3 under 4, right? That's an amazing thing. You're going to want to make sure that you have our bag because then you can put everything for all of those people, all of your little munchkins in our bag, right? So again, let's say your snack container, you have more snacks. Those are the dry snacks. So it could be your granolas and your nuts and other items. But like my son, he's going to be a kindergartner this year. All right, that's just amazing how time goes. I just had a COVID baby, and now I have a kindergartner, right? So I have now coloring books for him because he's like, I want to color, right? I want to be able to do things. So we have his markers for him as well. When we go to the park, he's going to have his space. So we pack our blanket for him, so that way he can go ahead and go in and out of wherever he goes, right? Super big blanket, and he can sit and be comfortable and do his thing. So the ability to store, the ability to have functionality is amazing, right? He's always talking about being cold. He's just like his mom. It could be like 85 degrees. Dad, I want my jacket. I think it's just a comfort thing. So we always have an extra jacket in here. Team Spidey, for anybody that's a Marvel fan, Team Spidey in the house. He's always talking about, I want to be comfortable. Part of that comfortableness is me as well, because my kids are always wanting to climb and be a part of me. I think one of the milestones as a parent is when they just automatically come up to you and just start saying like they love you, right? For no reason whatsoever other than that you are an amazing mom and you're an amazing dad, is that they just come up to you and say, I love you. And they give you a hug and they want to climb you. So I have to have like an extra shirt all the time. So I have my extra shirt tucked in here because of the fact that when I wear my whites and my lights, they just get absolutely blasted with their shoes all over the place. And then I get footprints all over. So for the longest time, it was always a burping cloth because my daughter had like the worst burps there ever was. I felt like I thought my son was bad with his burps. He just burped a lot, but he didn't have a lot of reflux. But just like the ability to pat him and have so many of these is an important thing. So moms who pump, right? Throw your hand up in the chat if you are going to be a pumper, if you have been a pumper, if you know that needing your portable pumping material is absolutely necessary when you're going out, right? So I understand because, again, I talked about how my wife pumps, and it was absolutely necessary. So, again, we have dedicated pockets, dedicated space for your portable gear. So we have, again, internal pockets dedicated for you. And if you have like an LV or if you have other pumping items, you, again, can then take them, use them, and then store them in your dedicated space. Then you can take that milk, pour that milk where it needs to go in its dedicated space, right? The ability to have everything all in one spot is absolutely huge because mom brain is real. The dad fog, the mom fog that comes with parenting in the early stages, absolutely real. So again, the polls don't lie because that's from experience. We developed this bag through experience, right? We went through the heartache so that way you don't have to. Essentially, we decided that we were going to make a difference, and it wasn't just for us, but it was for everybody. So a bag that you can pack everything in, super, super, super important, right? Especially if you're one of those moms that, or dads that like still have to go to work, or I'm doing remote stuff and I'm the manager or director, right? I don't have any more time off, but I need to jump back on. You have the ability with our dedicated laptop sleeve to do that, right? Which is, again, super, super important thing to have all of your stuff and to make sure that it's taken care of. When you're getting your bag will also come with a changing pad. So you're getting your changing pad. As you can see, I pulled it out of its dedicated space. The changing pad is no ordinary changing pad. You have two dedicated spots, one maybe for your wipes. My wife loves to put, a couple of wipes in here, but then put the dry clothes while we're changing our child. And then a padded head area for your baby. Because again, one, having a changing pad is an important thing. If you're going to those dirty restrooms all over the place, you don't want to just lay your baby down. So you have the easy to wipe off material, easy to clean, but then you're going to have that padded area, the ability to put all of your items in this when you go and change your child. So the pad is an extra awesome piece. It does come, again, fit right in that side pocket. Zip that up. Easy to go. Now, there's an item that many, many, many bags have. It's really easy to see, but it is the portable dock or the USB port, right? So we have our USB port, which comes included with the bag. It's built in. You just have to have your own power bank. But yes, we have the dedicated pocket for that power bank, which is great. Now, the reason why I'm bringing this up, you have your power bank. It's great for your phone. right? But again, going back to the pumping, if you are pumping, you can then charge your portable pumps in your bag because you have that power bank, you have that dedicated pocket where it can go in. So then again, you could be on the go and absolutely have no fears. You can go anywhere you need to. You're also going to get the pacifier pouch, which is a wonderful thing. If you have those younger kids that are teething, right, you're going to get the rattler or the chew toy for them. So that way they can get a little bit of soothing. But this is also lined, just like the cooler. And we decided to line it just for, not because it's a passy, we want to keep things clean, but because we typically, me and my wife typically put our creams in here. So we'll put hand sanitizer, we'll put like our Sudocrem butt cream, and a couple of other things, Vaseline. And so on hot days, or if we just don't cap it right or get squished, you're going to get like some type of almost explosion. It's going to be sealed. And then once it's sealed, it's easy to wipe clean, right? The idea of having our bag be an easy tool, easy to clean, was one of our priorities as well. It wasn't just the cooler. It wasn't having a larger, bigger, wider bag, but making sure that it's clean. See, I'm seeing the questions pop up. Jamie, don't get a hold of yourself so fast. We wanted to make sure that a bag was very functional, right? And so having the bag not be machine washable was key for us because of the fact that machine washable bags are typically as durable. So this is made out of 900D Oxford cloth, and what that means is 900 is like the thread count. The higher the thread count, the better the fabric or the material, the tighter woven it is. And so 900 is an amazing denier because you can take your Costco wet wipes and easily wipe things clean. Take a damp cloth and wipe things clean because of the fact that this has very tightly woven water-resistant fabric. Okay, so again, the idea that you can have this super, super huge. All right, we got a couple minutes left. I want to respect everybody's time. Go to babyyoyito.com. Remember, take a look at us. If you don't follow us on Instagram, follow us on Instagram because you're going to see our wonderful posts. But I want to lastly talk to you really quickly about a couple of things. If you bundle, you are going to get our Quick Trip tote bag. Okay, our Quick Trip tote bag is an amazing feature that goes with our diaper bag because of the fact that it has 3 dedicated spaces for your large items. So you can see in here, I have my wipes, I have my diapers, and then I have my nice little cooler, right? Whether it's my 20-ounce tumbler, whether it's my eyeglass case, the ability to store items in your dedicated pockets is an important feature. This is made out of the same material, so it's same water resistant, same easy to wipe clean material as the diaper bag. Same for matching because again, it is so easy to get stains, the yogurts, the applesauces, the ketchups and the mustards, all over the place. So easy to wipe clean, easy material. The Quick Trip is an amazing thing. I see a couple of people in this said that they love that. Ashley, thank you. It is great. Another great thing is our wet, dry travel bag. Okay, so this here, very compact because we do have the buckle system that allows you to unbuckle, and you can see here that you now have an opportunity to store your dry goods, whether they're just a quick snack or you have the dry clothing. But this is where the blowouts go. This is where the ugly messes, the pee-pee potty undies, they all go in here. So my son, he's 5, but he has accidents here and there. So when he does have accidents, they're going to easily go in here. We'll pull out his fresh underwear. There you go, boy. The idea is that you have this ability. All right. Visit us in our booth a little bit later today. Prego25 is the code for you to get 25% off your diaper bag and diaper bag bundles. Okay. See us in our booth later on today. Love you. Hope to see you soon so that way I can give you an even better in-depth presentation on all of our items. Okay. Hope to see you again soon. Thank you so much for having me. But yes, bigger, better, so much more to talk about. I'll see you later on today. Take a look at our booth the rest of your day.